Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So excuse the walls behind me, you guys know the drill. But I thought in today's video I would show you how you can turn an ordinary kind of button down shirt like this into a really cute halter crop top. Now I'm filming this in the hope that this actually works, so if you're seeing this, it does. But first things first, all you're going to need is just kind of a slightly oversized shirt of some sort. And yeah, a pair of scissors. So let's get to it. This is just one of my dad's old shirts, so I'm just going to show you for size reference how big the shirt is before I start cutting it. So this one is very oversized, and my goal is to make it nice and fitted. So it just looks like this. Don't worry about the length of it because we're going to crop it. But yeah, so just for reference. So laying your shirt out, I'm just going to point here to where you should cut. So just cutting through the top layer of the shirt, you just want to cut from the armpits to the collar, and then you want to cut where you would like to crop it at. So when you try it on, just work out the length. So very simple, you kind of make a snip at the armpit. Don't worry if it goes through both sides, as you will cut off the back as well. But I prefer to just cut the upper layer because it's easier to cut with scissors, just one layer of fabric. And I just snip it next to the collar. So you want to keep the collar intact because we're going to cut the collar out, but I'll show you that second to this. So just making a snip, you just go from the armpit directly up to the collar, so you just kind of do a rough diagonal. It doesn't have to be too precise, but if you want it to be precise, you can measure it and use a chalk just to kind of guide yourself. So you can see I'm just cutting beneath the collar there. So now I'm going to crop it, and to do this I am going to cut through both sides of the fabric. So if your scissors are sharp enough, you can do it in one go, or just lay it out and kind of cut all the way around. So you can see I'm just cutting just below a button here so that it stays done up. So that's one thing to keep in mind. If you do it above a button, or, you know, kind of in between, it might like pull open when you tie it around the back of you. So this is what the front should look like. So still very much like a shirt. And now what you want to do is turn that collar up and follow your slice line around the base of the collar. So you want to cut the collar out basically. So you want to join up your two cuts that you did initially. So you just slice around the collar, just like this, until you find the other cut that you've done. So it should look something like that. So you have basically the collar and the buttons like a halter, and the back of the shirt looks like this. And so now what you're going to want to do is join up your two slice lines, but from the base point, so that you can cut that top bit out, because we don't need that. So you just want to leave yourself a nice long rectangle at the base of your shirt. So just join those two slices up, just like so, and then remove that piece. You don't need it anymore. And then kind of pull it straight, and you just want to cut a line down the middle of the shirt, because this is the panel that you'll then tie around your back, just like so. And voila, you have a shirt. So this is what it looks like on. So as you can see, it works really, really nicely. Only thing I would say is when you tie it round the back like that, it will pull the buttons apart a little bit. So if I were you, I would just stitch them up, or put like a little like extra hook and eye in there. Or you can kind of fold it a bit more open. So keeping the collar like that, you can actually just roll the edges under. And you can always stitch them if you'd like to, but they probably will hold quite well. And then you can undo some more buttons. And then I've just taken an extra bit of fabric that was left over, and I've made like a little panel. And so you can open it out like this, and then you just tuck that panel into your bra or bikini or whatever you're wearing. You can kind of have like a looser fit, but still a very cute like halter crop top. Now this works nicely if you're a bit more busty and tying it around the back just isn't like, it just opens up the seams too much. You can have it open, so you just have the nice ones around your waist. So that will work really nicely at kind of, you know, accentuating the smaller areas, and then you can give yourself more space up top by just opening it out. So it just kind of looks like you've got almost like a built-in undershirt that matches perfectly. And I will just say, this was obviously a much, much bigger shirt for me. So I do get these little foldy bits here under the arms, but they kind of will just relax down. But all you need to do with these is you kind of just fold them under themselves, and then you just make yourself little pleated darts. So you kind of just pinch them, and then you fold them underwards, and you can also tuck them in your bra as well, or whatever you're wearing underneath. If you're not wearing anything underneath, you'll need to stitch them or get a shirt that is kind of it's a bit boxy, but it's a better fit up top. Obviously this one was like just big everywhere, but I love how the lines look. I think it turned out really, really cute. And you can play around with it. You can do up all the buttons if you want to. So you can wear it in kind of a few ways. Let me show you. So I would need to, you know, stitch that down, but that would be kind of the final look, which could look really cute. So it's just another way to kind of upcycle old clothes. So if you've got family members getting rid of shirts, or you've got some old shirts, this works with t-shirts, polo shirts, kind of dress shirts. So it's just really fun, and I even have a pocket. So I just thought I would share, because first time I'm doing this DIY, and I actually saw someone do it with a t-shirt, and I thought, oh, I reckon that would work with some shirts, and my dad was getting rid of these, so I thought, give it a go. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please like and subscribe if you did, and I'll be back with more soon. Thanks for watching.